All right, we're checking in with B. Now, you had a little bit of a hair snafu, and you came in the room last week freaking out. So what? First of all, if you're going to bleach your hair, you want to probably go to somebody reputable to do that. You tried to take a cheaper route, and you paid heavily for it. What happened?
So...
Talk loud.
We were wrong from both sides because I don't know what I'm talking about. So when I told her to bleach my whole head, she bleached my roots too. So then my whole head was white. And then after seeing that my hair was white, I was like, well, now my eyebrows are dark brown and my hair is white. Like, you're gonna have to bleach my eyebrows too. So there's no going back. The damage is done. And look at this uneven cut. So then I have to
go find somebody else.
Hide in a corner.
Your hair's still blue.
Yes.
Some of it.
And I've already washed it, so like the...
Now you said you put a shampoo or something in it and it did
when I went to the professional lady, she toned it and got me right. Bleached, or not bleached, but
brown
dyed
your eyebrows back.
I'm serious about my eyebrows. When I went up there, I said, I'm not even worried about the hair. Just fix my eyebrows.
Okay, so you paid the cheap price and then you paid the hefty price to get a repair job done.
Yes, but the repair job was only like a $30 difference.
So you should have just gone to her in the first place. Lesson learned.
Yeah, well, I still have to pay more because I'm waiting on regrowth so that she can actually do what I want done. And until then,
you're out of luck. Yes. Now, what did all your coworkers say at work?
Well, it started work drama for sure, because it was ugly. It was really ugly. I walk in and they're like, who did your hair? But it wasn't that nice. Okay. So then managers get involved, and then the next day, people are sweeter about it and sweet talking me, and I'm like, because that lets me know that somebody's done talked to y'all.
To tell you to be nicer?
Yes, so they don't lose their job for being rude.
Team meeting. Whenever Brianna comes in, we need y'all to all be very nice to her because we do not want to lose her. She's a very good server, okay?
And that's exactly what that was.
We're going to say nice things. Harry, we're going to say nice things, all right? Right, Jennifer, we're going to say nice things, okay? Bethany, I know that you were side-eyeing her yesterday, but we're only going to say nice things, all right? So when Bree comes into work, everyone say very, very nice things.
So you realized quickly that was what was going on, and then you were like...
Oh yeah, because it switched up too fast. Plus, I wasn't even having that because they act like hair mess-ups aren't normal. And I wasn't even scared to come back to school. I was scared to go back to work.
Why? Why are you scared of work?
Because that drive-through.
What's wrong with the drive-through?
The gossip. It lingers. It lingers
at the
everywhere.
Drive-through window at One and Only?
Yeah.
They know who they are?
Yeah.
It's normally younger girls who are working the drive-through.
And it's really not, and that's why it's messy. It's because it's not.
They just look young?
I mean, yeah, they got young, pretty faces, but they grown. They know better.
This is what you call a bad. What? This is what what you call a bad, bad. What? Looks a little something like this. Looks a little bit like I can't miss. Hey, this is what you call a bad, bad. What? This is what you call a bad, bad. What? Looks a little something like this. Looks a little bit like I can't miss. Hey, this is what you call a bad, bad. What? This is what you call a bad, bad.
The social media. What? Okay. Welcome to Eagle Vision for Monday, March 31st, 2025. I am Princess, and today's top story highlights some important information for our senior class.
All right, seniors, we have some important information. We have got Senior Sign Day. Now, can you explain to them what that is?
Okay. Senior Sign Day is a day that we set aside for seniors. If you're attending Northwest, if you're attending University of Southern Miss, if you're attending William Carey, or even the military, that's the time when you come in, we call you down, and you get a chance to be recognized in front of your family. If you're going to Northwest, you wear your Northwest t-shirt, Northwest hat, Northwest swag, pom-poms, whatever you have to represent where you're going once you leave Horn Lake High School.
Okay, now, in order for them to participate, we need proof that they have been accepted to the school. So that's the second part of this story. Tell us what they need to do.
Okay, so what we'll do is we're going to send out a link in band. It will be in by the end of the day, which is Monday. By the end of the day, there will be a link in band. You put in your first name, last name, and then you will put the secondary institution or branch of service where you're going, and then you bring us that documentation.
Okay. And secondary institution means college or whatever, Delta Tech Center, vocational school, whatever that is that you're going to do for your post-education, post-high school. And then also, if you are going into the military, we want to recognize you that way as well. Now, when is this sign day going to happen?
It's going to happen May 9th, 9 o'clock in the Horn Lake High School gym. Let your parents know. And also, those that are attending the military, we're going to do a mock swear-in. So that will be in front of your family and friends.
9 a.m. on May the 9th.
In the Horn Lake High School gymnasium.
All right, let your parents know. Parents are invited to come and attend the ceremony as well. It's going to be a lot of fun.
And don't forget, get your swag. If you don't have the actual shirts, get the colors, however you want to dress it up. But we would love for you to represent where you are going. It's going to be fun.
Awesome. All right, we're looking forward to it.
We have some important news for our upcoming juniors and seniors next year.
Applications for work-based learning are now available in C4 in Miss Smith's room. You get 2 credits for doing work-based learning, and you have a chance to get into DECA. Please come grab one and sign up for work-based learning if you want to get early release. That's the only way, or early arrival. As a junior. If you're going into junior year or senior year, come get one. That's the only way. So.
Okay, work-based learning is a program where if you're going to have a job, you can earn 2 credits for doing something you're going to do anyway. And you don't sit in a classroom. It's not an in-person class. So you will come get a packet every month, turn your work in, turn your pay stubs in, and if you do the work and turn it in, it's an easy A. So you need to come apply for work-based learning. Now, not anybody can apply. You have to be going into the 11th grade or the 12th grade to apply for work-based learning. And if you're in work-based learning, then you can also have a chance to be in DECA, which is lots of fun. So come to C4. My room, Miss Wendy Smith, and get a work-based learning application. If you have questions, you can go ask Mr. Lewis.
Now, if you had tuned part of that out or still are confused, here's the program in a nutshell. Just talked about it with Coach over there. If you want to work a job and get paid, any type of job, Walmart, anything like that. If you're currently working after school job and you would like to get those hours during school, You can work that after-school job during school hours, get class credit for it, and get paid at the same time. What do you think, Princess? Yay! Pretty good selling point?
If you're interested in playing golf next year, tryouts are coming up April 23rd.
Golf is getting ready to start up. Now, if you're interested in playing golf, they can come see you. What do they need to do and be prepared for?
They have to have the right clothing, which is no jeans. They have to have shorts. What are you doing, Hector? No jeans, the right clothes, tennis shoes. Trials are April 23rd. I'm about to confirm that today with Tunica National. The trials are April 23rd at Tunica National.
Okay. So the tryouts are coming up in April. You do have all of the equipment, so they don't have to have the clubs and all of that. They're not going to have to pay to practice. You will get them on the course to practice. Now, you wanted to give people a sense of your golf background and why you're coaching the golf team.
Well, I grew up. My grandfather taught me how to play golf when I was in middle school. And I grew up playing golf, and I ran track in college and high school. Golf back then, the Germantown team was one of the best in the state. So I had no chance of playing them. But I enjoy golf. I used to caddy at the FedEx. I caddied one time with Vince Gill. Was in the foursome. The few freshmen. Vince Gill is a country music icon. Tom Kite at one time was in another foursome that I caddied in. He was the one time the number one player in terms of money. He made millions playing golf. One time, Phil Mickelson, 5-time major champion, was in the group. That was a thrill. I caddied one time for a buddy of mine in the U.S. Open qualifier at Ridgeville Country Club, and it was the week. It was back when the FedEx was in June. And so you had a lot of pros that would come in and play the FedEx. And then the week before, they'd have to qualify for the next week at the U.S. Open. So we would caddy at Ridgeville Country Club. So here I am caddying with this guy who's like he's not a tour pro. He's he has his PGA card, but he was like a pro, like a country club. I caddied for him with the last, and he called me the morning of, like at 5. Hey, I need my caddy's sick. Can you? Yeah, no problem. So, but it's like me and him and like Steve Stricker, who's like on the Champions Tour, and like other guys. So it's interesting and it's fun. Like I said, golf is a good sport. It gets you out. It's we walk 9. You don't get to ride a golf cart. So,
all right. So he just said there's no golf carts, so that fun's out, but lots of other fun opportunities, and you might be a pro because Coach here could train you to play on the PGA Tour. He's just said it. Yeah. He just said that he's rubbed elbows with some of those guys. So coming up in April is going to be the tryout.
23rd, I'm gonna have posters made today. I'm gonna text Miss Patberg and have them made up here soon and all that. So 23rd at Tunica National.
Fancy. He's going to have posters made.
We wanted to take a few days to chat about the hazards of social media.
We're talking about social media hazards. Today, let's take a look at predators. Predators are people or groups who victimize, exploit, or rob someone. Here are some tactics to prevent this threat. Monitor internet and social media use. Research before allowing new app downloads. Urge caution against divulging personal info online. Restrict gaming contacts to real-life friends. Demonstrate the ease of making a fake profile. Lesson, don't be too trusting. And set guidelines of where, when, and what is done online. This week's feature vocabulary words are facilitate, fiend, and fleeting. Facilitate. Make an action or process easy or easier. Fiend. Pretend to be affected by a feeling, state, or injury. Fleeting. Lasting for a very short time.
Senior Field Day permission slips are due April 11th. Drop them off as a yellow box in C4. Attention juniors, your senior fee for next year is due May 16th. The price is $130 and includes the yearbook, senior breakfast, senior field day, and t-shirt. We are also selling baseball jerseys for the class of 2026. The last day to purchase a jersey is this coming Monday, March 31st. That's it for today's episode. Here at Horn Lake, we are better students, always growing and expecting more. Stay tuned for your lunch menus and athletic schedules. We'll see you here tomorrow. Have a fantastic day.
Looks a little something like this. Looks a little bit like I can't miss. Ay, this is what you call a bad. What? Looks a little something like this. Looks a little bit like I can't miss. Ay, this is what you call a bad. What? This is what you call a bad.
What? Looks a little something like this. Looks a little bit like I can't miss. Ay, this is what you call a bad. What? This is what you call a bad.
Bad.